Is selling on Etsy worth it? In this video, I share you all of my problems that I've been having with Etsy and also my profits for the first month selling print on demand and selling my own stickers on Etsy. Let's get started. So I'm a new seller on Etsy, and here are some of the problems that I have been having with my shop, and I'm going to talk through them with you. In this video, I will also be going over how much I made during my first month on Etsy in sales. So stick to the end of this video to find out how much I made. But first, I want to talk about one of the biggest problems I've had, which has been Etsy putting my payments on reserve. This is like the suckiest thing ever as a new business owner because I've been having sales. I had a sale every day for my launch. I launched on Tuesday of last week. And from Tuesday to Saturday, I had at least one sale every day, which is so good. Like, I'm proud of myself for marketing my business and getting my stuff out there and like preparing this launch in advance. So I had people already lined up wanting to buy from it. Like, good for me. But Etsy is like, no, because you had sales and you were previously an inactive account. My previous Etsy account was still up. I got maybe like one order every other month. But now since I've started promoting it and I started putting products out again and everything, Etsy's like, no, you can't get your money out right away. We're holding your money for 45 days, up to 90 days. Crazy. That's legit craziness. And the only thing I can do, I've looked into it, the only thing I can do is just wait for my shop to become more official or become a star seller, which takes time, and I need like reviews and I need to ship through Etsy. It's a whole process. Or the thing that I started doing, I started shipping my labels through Etsy because that is something they said would help. It helps lower the amounts of money that you have left in your reserves. So since I started doing that, I started using Etsy shipping labels and Etsy tracking. I have gotten it down from like 7. I got it down. I got the percentage down. I don't remember the exact amount, but I'll put the email on the screen. And it did work. Once I shipped out all of my open orders and they went into Etsy system, it was able to lower the amount. It still sucks. I don't have access to my full amount until like the end of next month. Like, what if I wanted to buy more inventory? I'm trying. I only had like 20 to 50 of each sticker that I uploaded. My print on demand products are going to stay up. Like, those I don't need to worry about inventory. But my stickers, I'm running low on some of them and I don't have the money from Etsy that I've made because I can't get it out of Etsy yet. And I can't pay myself for my print on demand sales. I use Printful. Printful took their money already to make the orders. People bought t-shirts and art prints from me. Printful took their money, which makes sense for them. But I can't pay myself back and also pay myself from the money Printful took out until I get this money from Etsy. And it's just really a terrible situation to be in. So if you're a new seller, please look this up before you start. Make sure you're following their guidelines. They have an email that they sent me, but they have a website with all their guidelines for like how to avoid this and just things to keep in mind when starting out. It might just be inevitable if you have consistent sales when you're first starting out, because they're like, why are you not struggling? Why are you doing so well if you just started? Like, maybe I should take it as a compliment. I don't know. But it's been stressing me out. So that's strike number 1 with Etsy. Strike number 2, the fees. I did not realize how much these fees were gonna add up. I initially had my stuff priced too low and I was not making a profit, especially with my print on demand stuff. I was making like a negative profit on some of my products because I forgot to factor in Etsy's cut. They take like 6% of each sale. So I had to go in and change all of my products and all of my prices to factor this in. And I used a website that I will put on the screen. I'm trying to find it real quick. Let's see what the name of this thing is. It's an Etsy fee profit and pricing calculator. This has been so amazingly helpful for me to make sure that I'm actually making enough money and not undercharging myself. So this website is called craftkit.app. I'll put it on the screen and also in the description. And this one, you can factor in discounts, you can factor in shipping, Etsy fees. If you do ads, you can factor in how much those ads will cost, and it just all it shows you how much everything is individually and it'll add up. So that's been really helpful for me. Yeah, the Etsy fees, I paid like $30 in Etsy fees over the last like 3 weeks because I've uploaded like 150, 120 products to my Etsy shop. So I have a lot more that I could upload. I just don't want to spend the money to upload them. So that's the catch-22 I'm at. Like, do I want to spend more money? It's 20 cents per listing. I have 24 listings in drafts right now. Let me just do some simple math. 124 times 0.2 is about $4.8. So it'll cost me roughly like $5 to list these items. And that seriously adds up. I'm starting to not really like Etsy, but I'm still going with it because as I'm just starting out, they do have some benefits. They take sales tax for me and they file it for me. They have a marketplace of people already on their website. I could get sales just from Etsy. That's what I'm hoping for because I'm just starting out. I want them to bring traffic to my stuff while I'm building my brand. So in the future, I'll probably switch to my own website as my primary mode of business. But for now, both my website and shop is through Etsy. I use Pattern by Etsy. If you want, I can make a video on my experience with Pattern. That'll definitely need its own video. But since I did a little rant about my struggles with Etsy so far, now let's get into how much I've actually made and if it's been worth it. So I'm looking at my monthly statements for the month of August. My net profit so far is $73.53. I have $103 in sales. I've spent $4 in marketing so far. They take out shipping and Etsy takes a huge chunk of fees. The listing fees for all my stuff for the past couple months has been like $30 in total, and it's just like really crazy. And I'm starting to like really not like Etsy. That's another thing. Their fees are insane. They take listing fees, transaction fees, and processing fees. The transaction and processing fees are on each order. Something to keep in mind if you're just starting out. It adds up and it's really insane. Marketing, I just started doing Etsy ads for $1 a day. I have not gotten any orders from that yet, so I might have to increase my sales. We will see. Shipping, for the orders that I've paid, I've spent about $8 in shipping in total. That includes I insured one order. Etsy ads, they're only paid out when people click on your product. Yeah, they take it out of my profits, which sucks. So I just won't get paid for that. I hate that these are just all the fees that I have. Like, that's really crazy. Like, they take tax out as well, which is good for me. I don't have to file taxes. That is a plus with Etsy. Okay, for my first month, I made $100 in sales, which was my goal. My goal for the first month by the end of the month was to reach $100, and I reached it in the first 2 weeks. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I do think I can probably push past that now, and especially since I started my Etsy ads, I'm hoping that those get pushed out. I really want my Etsy shop to start actually like making sales every day, even if it's just like one sticker sale or like one t-shirt sale or one art print. Like, that will all add up and it'll help me on my journey to becoming a full-time artist. I just wanted to share my Etsy earnings from the first month. I'm excited that and I'm proud of myself for actually starting. I have been wanting to start officially starting my Etsy shop with print-on-demand products for years. Before this, I had just had digital art pages and a few coloring book pages up on my Etsy, but those didn't get hardly any traction. Maybe I just never figured it out. I don't know. This seems to be a much better avenue for profit for me and a much better opportunity for sales. And I'm getting traction, and it's just been really cool to watch everything unfold, and I'm hopeful for the future. So that's it for this part of the video. This is the end of the video. Like this video for more Etsy and print-on-demand related content, and subscribe to be notified when I post new videos. I post videos every Monday. They can be vlogs, tutorials, drawing with me, whatever I really am posting for that week. You can definitely leave comments giving suggestions, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.